is your the leadership rubric, and this serves as your evaluation for this 2008-2009. So I thought we would go over it each key by key and kind of look at the highlights. I'll give you a couple minutes here.
Okay.
And you can kind of look where I highlighted yellow is where I think it is truly a strength and where you fall.
Okay. So I look at, for example, 1.1, maintaining school-wide focus on learning, and then I just follow it across to where you,
Yes,
okay.
yes. And you'll notice I put notes on here, the Dixie Good to Great, threw you into this exemplary because I really think that's pushing your school forward and pushing that focus on learning throughout the year.
Okay. Great, thank you. I totally agree with where we are here. We really need to push it over to the exemplary category. It's sometimes, you know, it's just one of those things where it's just easier to say do it yourself, or so you're right. I completely agree with that. Now, what happens when you have two?
I put you in both areas because you don't get a rating.
Okay.
So I think the leaders ensure programs for diverse learners are developed for students who traditionally struggle. Many teachers use pre-assessment. I think that's a highlight. And then over here, special needs staff work together. There are some areas on which you need to focus, but I think for overall that you did a lot of work on that for this year.
Okay, great, thank you.
Now, this is number 2, which is
the formative assessment of student learning.
Over here, you know, I think you guys are doing a great job on that. One of the things that will be a challenge this year is the work of the PLCs and finding time for them to work. Here, teachers and staff have more than 5 annual opportunities for collaborative work. I think you're going there. You're very strong, but I think you'll want to continue to strengthen in this area.
Okay. Do you think that our RTI implementation will help a little bit with this domain?
I definitely do.
Okay.
The evaluation process draws on multiple classroom visits. One of the things with your Dixie Good to Great, I think you guys are in a multiple number of classrooms, probably more classrooms than any school in the district. I think now the next step of that is not just the data, but the follow-up with teachers on those visits. And are you actually coaching and what you're looking for?
Okay.
And
that's
then
a good idea.
There are some on which you must focus. This is some of the conversations we've had about the evaluation process and looking at where your teachers are and looking at are there specific teachers that you really need to focus on to do some coaching to help strengthen for this coming school.